All right, so people don't call me a liar or a deceiver as I've been called before by some people watching my videos. I can't explain it. Some people are real adamant about doing that or just being the way they are. But I want to show you today. I've already started it and pushed it back and forth to see if I could get the wheels to kind of lock up again. It's not doing it, and then it does it, and then they become a little bit more difficult to spin, and then they get easy, and then it's all just while holding the handle, everything back. And it's very, very weird. Also, too, this mower is very, very loud. It's like 8:45 in the morning, and I feel bad about starting it up with the neighbors. My Toro recycler, again, just something that I have to compare to. This Toro recycler doesn't appear to be that loud. Again, this is a 163cc and this is a 190cc. So that may play some part of that, but I think this is a lot less loud on the ears. But we're gonna go ahead and start this one up, and I'm gonna move it back and forth and see if I can reproduce it on video and have it as evidence. Man, it may have something to do with this the rear flap on the back. When you lift the rear of the mower up, that flap goes back under and gets sucked up by the vacuum of the spinning blade. And so, different times, you may have that flap underneath, and maybe that has something to do with it. Let me put this on softer ground and pick the front up. Let me just show you. Oh my God, it's heavy. All right, there's the little drive gears and all the mechanism. There's the mechanism in there that moves, that's on an arm. And kind of want to keep this area cleaned and washed. But maybe that has something to do with it. This part right here, when it flips down, I don't know. I'm gonna experiment some more. supposed to not be bothered when you put it up on, maybe on the back. I don't know about the front, but it seems to not start as easy now. All right, it's just odd. It does it here and there, and then when you're mowing, and I don't think that's acceptable. I'm gonna take this mower back right now. I'm gonna dump the fuel out of it. I'm not gonna dump the oil out of it. I'm gonna make sure it's a little bit more cleaned up, and I'm gonna take it back and get another one. And if the problem persists with the second one like this, then I'll let you know on the other side of the camera that I don't recommend it, because that's not going to work out at all. This mower has been really good in that area. My Toro Recycler Max, even though this handle is like it is, it's never locked up on me like that, moving it in back, because it's important. And just real quick, when you're going up to your house to mow or up to the fence and you're quickly doing this and you're moving around, you don't want it to not pull back easily. You don't want to have to lift it up and walk it back. And I'm constantly going into corners and pulling forward and pulling back. Unacceptable. I'm not blaming the mower just yet, which is hold tight and let's see what works out as it works out. Okay, thanks for watching. Thankfully I could reproduce that on the video, and we'll go from here. All right, another little discovery as I'm trying to run the gas out of it before I put it in my vehicle. I went to open up the rear just to make sure how clean it was, because I'm taking it back. I don't want to take it back with a bunch of grass. Look at how all this stacked in here, and the mulch plug is in here. Wet grass. There's the mulch plug. So why is grass getting packed up in here. I had the side chute going, so there's a way for it to be blown out, and I'm not real happy with how much. Why is it? I mean, it's blocked off, but there's, I guess, a little gap where all this grass is coming out. I don't know. I can say that the more I'm using this mower, the little bit more disappointed I'm getting with some of the issues that I'm seeing. And maybe I'm just a complainer. Maybe I'm just ultra picky. You make your own decision, but it's my purchase, my money, and I have the right to do what I feel is necessary. I'm not writing it off just yet, but look, that's weird.